So in 1992, John and I started looking at bank foreclosure apartments in San Diego. We had created some good contacts, and they found out our experience of the many years that we had individually and together, and they trusted us to be able to, if they sold to us, to not have to take them back again. A lot of investors who were taking advantage of foreclosures and didn't understand the cash flow ramifications. The bank would tell them, I'm getting X amount of dollars for this apartment, and that's the model you should use. And even though it's less than was used when we sold this to the last person, that is the rent. And we would say, yes, but you're 40% vacant. So your rent is the rent you're collecting divided by the number of units. And we would show them that it was better to lower the rents and to get a higher return. And they trusted us on that. We fortunately had a good enough relationship that we were able to buy our first projects in San Diego.
So David and I came to San Diego, and from one bank, we bought all the REOs they had in San Diego. We bought them for less than $20,000 a unit, some as low as $16,000 a unit. We bought everything they owned, took it all off their plate. They financed not only the buildings, but the restoration costs. We made a down payment of like 20%, and they carried the rest and financed our refurbishing. So we went through that year, we restored those buildings. Some of them were small buildings, like 15 units or so. We sold all the smaller buildings off, and then we got to 40 units or under, and we got rid of those eventually and traded them into larger buildings. Those buildings that we paid $20,000 a unit for are now worth $150,000 a unit. And that's over 20 some years. So after 4 or 5 years, we refinanced and we paid off our investors. They took the money and invested in new deals we had. But on the original investment, since everyone had all their money back, all the return, it was infinite when you do your calculations. And the return on that cash flow, as it went up every year, became really nice.